What up, y'all? Welcome to Pooping with Plunkett. Gotta light my candle. Santa's Santa's sweaty sack flavored candle here. There we go. How y'all doing today? Boy, I'm doing just fucking great. Marge is just, you can't see it, but Marge is standing there, and I just landed that lighter right next to her, and it scared the fuck out of her. That really just made my night. No. On one of the previous episodes of Pooping with Plunkett, the fuck? I think I mentioned something about being issued a challenge. And some people were asking about this comment that was left. So I took the liberty of going through and writing down that entire comment. It's literally like 2 pages front and back of my writing. And I'm gonna try to read this shit to y'all. I should have fucking proofread this shit so I'm not like sitting here fucking half retarded trying to read it because I wrote this a couple days ago. It was on episode number 97. I wrote that down because I had to find this comment. What the fuck? Oh god damn it! Somebody's calling me. We're gonna forget about that. It ain't my mom today. So this motherfucker. Don't take me reading this as a yes to this challenge. I'm just reading this because it's entertaining as fuck. This dude, you should be a fucking writer, dude. This was genuinely a good read. So, moving right along here before I waste any more time. You know, this may come off as out of the blue, but as a longtime lurker and regular viewer of the channel, appreciate that, man. I get the knack that you're not one to turn down a call out from a fan. I wouldn't peg you for. First off, nobody's pegging Uncle Plunkett. I've read some pornographic books back in my day. I've heard of that pegging thing. There ain't no fucking. All right, so don't. So I wouldn't peg you for a wuss any day of the week, and I'm certain that you, more than anybody else, would know that it's been well established through Plunkett lore and various uploaded photo finish calls that you've got a notoriously ironclad set of bowels. Fucking right. I'm sure you'd say a hydraulic powered pooter of sorts. That's yeah. I mean, you know, I think I've said I can crush fucking coal and shit out diamonds with my my beehole, which is true. So yeah, hydraulic powdered pootered of sorts. Fuck yeah. Your arguably most entertaining videos of you rushing to the bathroom always stressed the notion and highlighted your cockiness over your most primal urge. What can I say? I got faith in my sphincter muscles. That I do. What brought me here now is the issuing of a concrete challenge to test once and for all your ability to triumph over any turtle hurdle, LMAO. So here's what I'm proposing. This, I was like, all right, I'll see what he's got here. You know what I'm saying? I'll read this shit, see what kind of challenges motherfuckers want to fucking put my sphincters to the test with. You know, fucking, obviously, I'm pretty confident in my superior sphincter strength. On a free day of yours, head out to Walmart and purchase one entire bottle of magnesium citrate, a well-known liquid laxative, anytime before dumping off on that particular day, chug the entire bottle. And then, I don't know if I believe this or not, I'm going to have to read the bottle. If, next time I'm at Walmart. These bottles are meant to be single serving anyways, so the dosage isn't even close to ambiguous. I'm not sure if I believe that yet, but I'm going to find that out. I'm going to research. When you're ready to issue the challenge, which is not today, by the way. Now here's... oh, no, I read that wrong, but when you're ready to issue the challenge. Now, here's where the real kicker comes in. And now that I've read that, I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, then the kicker comes in, and I'm like, oh, great. This sounded like it was too easy. Once administered, you immediately enter an 8-hour automatic prohibition of all toilets. Interesting. I'm thinking, like, all right, I got a big backyard, you know what I'm saying? I got plenty of trees out there. And yeah, you heard me correctly. For the entirety of the 8 hours, your main goal will be to passionately abstain from using the toilet while simultaneously ensuring you don't poo yourself for all your adoring fans to see, tarnishing your pristine record and undies. My undies are not pristine. They're fucking old. I have bought boxers actually recently, but I still got some old ones that are like literally like 20 years old plus. I still wear them bitches. They're clean. I wash them. I'll edit that out. So back to this. I repeat, any any act of using a toilet or removing your pants is strictly disallowed during the 8-hour period. What the fuck? The proviso is simple. So he says. To last an entire 8 hours while under the effects of a severe simulated monster dump without the reliable refuge of your own John. Absolutely no chickening out at this stage. Under no circumstance should you slink off at all and shyly relieve yourself. You're in it for the long haul. So if you're unable to hold it until the timer strikes 0, I'm sure what shade of your drawers will be turning. Could be green that day, you never know. Nothing vague about this one, only binary consequences. You make it or you don't. I can't even argue with that. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. That's going to be the only mode of relief obtained if you're that strapped to pinch one off before the timer ends. If you're that strapped to pinch one off before the timer ends, you gotta look us in the eye, announce your unequivocal failure for going before the timer ends, pop a squat with your pants on and everything, and let loose right there in your britches. What? I'm telling you, just think about... See, this dude, if you're not a writer, go into like fucking sales, dude. I'm telling you. Just think about it. The stakes, the drama, the suspense. Way too good to pass up for a conventional formula. Plus, see, now it's like an infomercial, but that's not all. Wait, there's more. Don't act like this idea wouldn't rake in viewers that aren't in your regular subscribers pool. And hell, don't lie, try to suppress that challenge instinct. If your bowels are worth even a fraction of the hype you've given them, you need to get on this ASAP, as this is one of the only ways to get it out there that man's most preeminent colon belongs to one distinguished Mr. Motherfucking Plunkett. No, I can't say right now, I can say if I was to do this, I would be confident enough to do this at work. and make it through the day. Because I'm that confident in my superior bowel, what the fuck did you say? The hydraulic powered pooter. So where the fuck was I? As you're reading this, naturally, you might want to prepare these hours in advance as not to ajar or interrupt the process once you've started. I might have to plan a couple of days here, you know what I'm saying? Because I've never taken any laxatives at all in my life. I have no idea how they would actually like affect me if I were to take one or something or whatever. With something as intricate and high stakes as this, no conclusive result nor satisfactory answer if you go against the grain and terminate the trial before it even begins. Hope to see this thought through and actualized at some point, because damn, I've got my buds privy to this idea and they can't get enough of it. Do not disappoint the fam. Funnily enough, this wouldn't be the first time this challenge was brought about. I had, incidentally, the reason... sorry, I'm reading this shit wrong. My handwriting's fucked, y'all. I used to tell my teachers I was preparing to be a doctor. And, yeah, they never bought that because I was kind of dumb as a kid, you know. And fourth grade was a tough 3 years on your old Uncle Plunkett here. So, where the fuck was I? Incidentally, the reason my own squad is hype is because this is actually one of my bud's very own original ideas. One which a good 3/4 of us have attempted, including myself, with varying results. Each one in its own right delivering enough life-enlightening comedy to last a lifetime. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this one. I think you're rightfully due to put your money where your mouth is. Believe it or not, what the fuck? Somebody's calling me again? So yeah, this might surprise some of you guys, but this ain't the first time my mouth's gotten me in a little bit of trouble. I know it's hard to believe if you ever watch this shit. Finally, it's finally time to nut up or shut up with all the talk you've been giving. No. I'm gonna think about that. But y'all gotta come up with something, you know what I'm saying? Because, oh, now my phone's dying. You guys gotta come up with something, you know what I'm saying? Like some kind of challenge back that, you know what I'm saying? That you guys gotta meet something to get me to do this shit. I'm not saying yes. If I do, it'll have to be like when my house isn't freezing fucking cold and it's not cold and snowy outside and shit. So if this happens, it'll probably be like spring, you know what I'm saying? Like something. I'm gonna have to plan it out ahead of time if this comes around, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna come back to this topic later on. If y'all got like some kind of fucking you know, like shit challenge for yourselves to meet to get me to do that shit, leave a comment, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, do your YouTube thing and wash your hands after you poop.